two teams go head-to-head. The Houston Rockets. An official 23-minute delay is over at Toyota Center. Castle at the controls to get us rolling.
Right away, Josh and Koji guarding Wembanyama, trying to be physical with him, getting in his legs, and obviously San Antonio with the switch.
Castle, step back, has been shooting it much better of late, but he rims out there. Points, 9.2 rebounds, and 6.3 assists per game. Houston, one of the lower volume three-point shooting teams in the NBA, but they do shoot it well when they get them up. We'll see where they go first. Here's Durant, coming off an 18-point performance in which he passed Dirk Nowitzki on the all-time scoring.
Facilitator, great pass, but just couldn't connect on that delivery.
Barnes on the drive, can't finish. Şengün, he can push the break himself. Barnes tries to step up. Şengün uses the body, double comes, bounce inside. Amen Thompson takes flight.
And that team, Houston, they know delivery.
This is fifth season in the NBA, continuing to grow. Barnes sticks the corner tray. Really lights out. 18 of 45 from three. That tied a season high in three-pointers made. Jabari Smith coming off a season high 32 points. He went 7 of 13.
Scoring, his footwork and passing, next level.
Do we count that as a no-look as he barrels right through Wembanyama for the deuce?
And because he is physical, Şengün able to make him pay.
De'Aaron Fox on the curl. Barnes thought about another one. Now he'll drive past Şengün. Got the advantage, so Wembanyama will fling. A little too strong. Long rebound. Tracked down by Castle. Second chance for San Antonio. Open look at Champagnie, and he's lethal from the outside.
And San Antonio, they like the corner three. That's back-to-back corner threes from Barnes and Champagnie, taking advantage.
Spurs 2 for 5. Houston just 2 for 2. Already San Antonio 3 more shot attempts. As Jabari Smith a little too strong. Weak side rebound to Kogi, and he draws the contact, and one over Mount Wemby.
Over Mount Wemby, indeed.
Palpable buzz in this building, and certainly with both of these teams, a long-standing rivalry in the NBA as Champagnie just got rid of it in time. Wembanyama with 10 on the clock, long strides. That's tough. Good defense. Smith in transition will slow it down. Looking for Şengün against Wembanyama. Back down. Wemby holds his ground. Şengün fall away. Oh, that's creative.
What talent.
He is not going to be afraid, has proven that he's willing to go at the best. As Wembanyama cross, spin, triple team, Castle loads it up, knocks it down on a three.
And great awareness from Wemby on the drive. 2-3 Rockets there to collapse.
Wembanyama has an 8. Starts with an 8. 8-foot wingspan. That's silky smooth from the outside. Jabbar making shots. This offense becomes nearly impossible to guard. Wembanyama hangs short, try to grab his own miss. He does. Working on KD. A lot of contact, and he's fouled.
At the free throw line, but he's shooting more in the paint, less three-pointers this season, which has paid off.
Mid-November to mid-December with the left calf strain. About 25 minutes, just under 25 minutes per game since his return, and even on a minutes restriction, he has been off the charts effective for this team. Back-to-back 30-point games coming in.
We talked in the opening, finding his way, figuring out how to dominate in this league on both ends. And as you said, doing it just 25 minutes a game.
The explosion from Thompson. Good recovery by Fox defensively. It's going to go to the Spurs. 20 assists over the last 2 games, including 12 in the win over Minnesota. And he got to the rim, had it rejected by Thompson. One of the most freakishly athletic players in the league, showing it off early. Kevin Durant's been quiet. He'll force one up and put it home. KD.
And there's a lot of contact there, KD. How many times have we seen that throughout his career? Mid-range.
Barnes doesn't have the response. All foulers have now scored. Get it ahead. Taken away by Barnes. Şengün at position. Castle in transition. Looking to attack on Smith. Had it knocked away. Barnes. Pump. Drive. Defense is scrambling. Castle trying to find the opening. Elbow J goes down.
And that pretty much epitomizes San Antonio Spurs basketball. Heavy driving kick.
2-point field goal after San Antonio went 3 for 6 from 3 to open things up. Even to the game at 13. Durant off the curl. Durant on the finish. At the highest level for so long. Castle has it on the outside against the Kogi. Now it's Fox. 12 to shoot, pick and pop. Champagnie's not shy. That's why.
Right now, Antonio on a heater, stepping up with confidence, knocking it down.
When the Spurs make their threes, they have been nearly impossible to beat this year. They've scored 119 points or more in the last 3 games after doing just twice in the prior 10. And Okogie draws the contact. Had that foot as an all-star. Can you name the other 5?
Let's see.
It's that elite group.
Wow. You're back.
Already 7 lead changes in this game. Champagnie just needs a slither of space to knock another one through.
And that dribble drive offense on display. Almost a turnover there. Castle picking up full court.
So welcome back for Tari Eason. Şengün's 3 a little too strong. Şengün, Smith, and Durant. With Champagnie, Barnes, Castle, Harper, and Cornette from San Antonio. Castle trying to force himself inside, and a steal for Tari Eason. This is what he does on both ends. Shovel pass in transition. The open man is Durant, and that's a triple.
Such a luxury to have. Just great awareness from Şengün finding Mr. Durant.
Dylan Harper has played some high-level basketball the last couple games after a few games really struggling, finding some more consistency in his rookie season. Pass inside, Cornette, knock away, trying to get it back off the foot of Durant. What does Dennis Scott say, 3D?
Leave it.
Leave it.
Leave it. I tried that. It didn't work.
Didn't work for you? No, it wasn't your game. I can tell you whose game it is. This guy right here, Julian Champagnie. The foul stands on Tari Eason, and now Houston out of challenge. And he was surprised. He was trying to get the explanation from James.
Trying to square your body, you're naturally going to kick your foot out. And the officials got it right.
So Champagnie now with the last 9 on Kevin Durant full court. Şengün nearly lost the handle. Now he's got the mismatch with Harper. Double comes. Smith is open. Drive the closeout. And he'll fade and put it home. Jabari Smith using the length.
And as you said earlier, Jabari off a 32-point night, 7 3-pointers made a career high, so he's got to stay engaged here on the offensive end.
Johnson turns the corner. No. Cornette offensive rebound. Champagnie's gotten hot. Reload. Castle 8 to shoot. Fake. Drive. Castle. And Eason stayed with him. Got a peek. Johnson deflects it away. Numbers if they hurry. Cornette looking to push. Good recovery defensively by Houston. Pump. Johnson. Drive and finish.
Weldon Johnson, what a 20-plus point per game scorer, but has embraced his role off the bench and comes in right away and scores.
The show and go. Şengün can't finish. What Keldon Johnson has provided. He was his first development player when Mitch became a full-time assistant with San Antonio, and Champagnie is scorching hot in this opening quarter.
4 for 4 from the three-point line. Is on fire.
15 points in this opening quarter. Şengün playing some bully ball. Can't finish. Cornette with the defense. Tips the rebound to Castle. Off to the races. Castle on Smith. Castle trying to contort his body. Numbers the other way if Eason hurries. Şengün right back to him, and Eason finishes. Timeout. Mitch Johnson. Back and forth continues with San Antonio's lead down to 5. Shots 46% from the floor and 8 of 13 from 3. 10 assists on 13 made field goals. Houston also had 10 assists on 13 made field goals. They go 13 of 21 in that first quarter, and Durant goes down, slow to get up. Shepard right back to KD. Durant so far 3 for 3, 7 points, a rebound, and an assist. Back down, what a bounce to the outside, and Thompson can't stick the 3.
Make him prove that he can make that shot.
Wembanyama back on the floor, guarded on the outside now by Capella. So give the big man the opportunity. And Wembanyama! That is ridiculous! He's like a video game come to life. Crowd is still stunned here at Toyota Center.
Belief. Wow.
That was his first field goal of the game. Nice pass to the backdoor cutting Shepard. Thompson with a find.
Man, but that's what 2 years. Settling for threes, now getting to the rim and using that length. And talk about getting to the rim. Strength and size. One of the best finishing guards getting to the basket in the paint.
It feels like he can get in the paint anytime he wants.
Anytime.
Shepard.
Good defense here from Bryant.
Shepard gets it right back off the screen, try to bounce. Oh, he finds Thompson. Wembanyama got back, and Thompson doesn't care.
Able to get by Wembanyama for the score.
And right away, right back in the paint for Dylan Harper.
That's where he thrives, in full speed. I think his daddy a little bit.
Just a tad. Maybe a little extra gear, too. Durant on the outside on the rip through. And it bounced off of a Spur out of bounds.
There, Thompson, high percentage shot.
And he can just hit that turbo button and get himself a chance for three. Amen Thompson squeezing through a crevice.
Primary ball handler, which he did a little bit of in high school or OTE. Good decision maker. The shooting needs to continue to improve, but the effort, the defense.
In the offseason, just before training camp began, will likely out for the season. As Fox loses the handle, Durant scoops it up in transition. But Udoka said that the jump as ball handlers from Thompson and Reed Sheppard was always going to be the biggest necessity of the season, as Sheppard fires a little too strong. Good fight for the rebound, and it's like Thompson has maybe made the biggest stride so far in that position, just looking more and more comfortable with each passing game. 12 to shoot now for Johnson. Wembanyama saw nobody was there. Oh, he tried another hammer over the top of Capella. This time he's fouled.
In your bedroom?
Oh, no, you went Nerf above the... I went little types. That was as high as I could get. And Thompson will round out the person Barnes. And Wembanyama adds a couple more.
With the shooting in this first half, it's opening up the driving lanes for Wembanyama, and he's making them pay.
Sheppard catch and shoot. That's good.
Talk about the aggressiveness and the confidence on display with the shooting.
He really got them going in their win over Minnesota a couple days back, 110-105, but it was Sheppard that ignited the offense. Kevin Durant really acknowledged that without him jump-starting it, they probably don't win that game. As Wembanyama book it, the midi.
Really can't defend that. His setting span just shoots right over a pretty tall guy in himself in Durant.
Thompson got a nice cushion here from Wembanyama. Keeps daring him to shoot it from the outside. He'll take the dare and come up short. Wembanyama, he's got that look in his eye. Now Eason steps up defensively on Wemby. He's going to try to post him right in that short corner. 12 to shoot. Shows the ball. Got him up in the air. Trying to draw the foul, and comes up well short. Eason, full head of steam right to the rim. Had it knocked away initially. Second chance doesn't go, and it stays here out of bounds.
Smart there from me. 22 years old. So much more improvement in front of him.
Oh, Wemby took a shot. Şengün's going to get it and the foul. Victor thought he was the culprit. Instead, Şengün takes advantage. And it's quite literally insult to injury.
Exactly. But that's Şengün's game. Now Houston falling back in the zone. Gotta stay connected to these Spurs shooters for three.
7 points and 6 assists for Şengün. Around it goes. It's Barnes. In and out. Tip in goes. Keldon Johnson flying in.
Now everything going the Spurs way.
And it's going the other way. San Antonio with the defensive.
Of course, in the zone, you have to block out, which is hard to do against a team like the Spurs, who crash on every shot.
Reed Sheppard, one of the top deflection players in the NBA. 6th in the league with 143 deflections on the season. On the kick, Champagnie another three. He's got another three. Julian Champagnie is pure. His 5th three of the night. The Rockets as a team have 3. Sheppard gets to his spot.
Alma not up there in drop coverage.
Oh, Champagnie's open again. He's going to let it fly. Too strong. Offensive rebound from Wembanyama. Castle will load it up. And Şengün finally gained offensive rebounds, #1 in second chance points. But a lot of that is Steven Adams and what he creates on this end of the floor. Playing without him, San Antonio has been more active on the glass so far. As the foul's going to be called on the Spurs here with 6. Well, that was impressive.
That was very impressive. Didn't ask him, but I'll get to that at halftime.
Yeah, let us know what you find out. The slushy thing is, that's legit. Anywhere you go in the NBA, it feels...
Slushies, that's original. That's creative.
I like that.
I like that, too.
15 to shoot. Wembanyama rises and connects.
And they like that little pin down for Wembanyama. He gets to that corner.
Shoot. It's Durant. Try to lob it inside. It got caught in. Champagnie up ahead. Johnson is hacked, and he'll get 2 free throws.
Right now, on both sides of the ball, the defense.
Following a lot of the protocols of what the organization is planning for him the idea. And
back 30-point games and just taking advantage of his minutes and being productive and impacting winning.
a long career, and that is the key, long career. A lot of this is looking towards the future as much as it is to the present. Şengün is the present in Houston, and he comes up short on the pull-up. Offensive rebound, second chance. Thompson had it knocked away by Cornette, and records to be stifling for San Antonio. Castle, sidestep, kick out. It's Barnes. It's a three. Harrison Barnes, bullseye.
And right now, San Antonio not really running a dribble penetration and spraying it out to shooters.
Well, the Spurs are 17-6 on the season when Harrison Barnes scores in double figures. He's already up to 6. The pull-up goes. Seasson gets the friendly bounce.
Going to have to show some resistance and some force on the defensive end, guard the dribble penetration, and stay at home with shooters.
Castle had it blocked by Şengün. It ends with Champagnie, and he can't hit the three. Knocked out. The veterans, Kevin Durant and Fred VanVleet over on the Houston sideline. Jeff Green, another veteran with this team. Steven Adams brought so much experience and energy. Is a 3 seconds called against the Spurs defense. It's going to be Castle who just parked himself a little, coming off that season high 32 points against New Orleans.
Yeah, that has really been one of the keys to their success this season, exceeding expectations, and right there, being aggressive, impressive, and obviously guarding Champagnie a must for Houston, but limiting the dribble penetration and paint touches, which lead to those open threes. Houston has to improve on these.
Durant comes out a little bit short. Rebound. He did have 3 fouls in the first half with 12 points, 3 boards, and 2 assists. Champagnie, he kicks it off right where he got it rolling. Another triple for Champagnie. Stoppable from beyond the arc. Kogi has the response in the corner.
That was where you have to find Champagnie, and Open not pleased at all with the defense on that one.
They got Durant face guarding him. Now they'll switch. Kogi had to cut him off. Kick it back out for Castle with 6 to shoot. Castle on the drive, and the spin, and the score.
Such a physical player, a strong defend, and you can't help with the shooting from that first half from the Spurs.
Durant pulls. Rebound fought for, taken by me again. Now 7 of 11 from 3. Already has the franchise record with 11 made threes. He is well on his way to another one of those nights. Champagnie had it stripped, but a foul. That will not count. Quarter. Wembanyama working against Thompson. Likes the size advantage. 2 to shoot. Gonna have to put it up. Wembanyama. He didn't raise the back of the rim, but it falls right into the hands of Şengün. 7 rebounds and 7 assists. Nearly an 8th assist through. Fox has no real numbers. Attacks on Şengün anyway. Gets under the rim and he banks it home. Şengün. So De'Aaron Fox now up to 12 points. Wembanyama with 12. Champagnie leads all scorers with 24 as Amen Thompson points. Fox, he is a blur to the basket, had it swatted by Smith, and then turns it over anyway. Just airmailed that pass full length of the court.
Rockets.
Wemby versus Şengün. A series of moves. Wemby force, and beautiful defense by Şengün to get the stop. Fox nearly cut off Thompson. Keeps the ball. Durant. Now they'll slow it down, run some offense with Şengün. Right back to KD. Off the screen. Durant bounce. And Şengün, the patience for the deuce.
What a pass there by Kevin Durant. By Wemby.
Castle, aggressive and perfect defense again for
Şengün, the outlet pass, can't deliver.
Fox step back. Wembanyama just too big inside. Champagnie tries. Champagnie! They pop the cork again, and Champagnie is flowing in Houston. Durant on the outside. Trying to get it in. Another steal. Stephon Castle, gear up for showtime! Castle climbs the ladder, and it's a chance for 3. Timeout, Houston. They are stunned once again at Toyota Center.
Frustrated with himself. All the guys, the coach is just trying to hype him up, get him hype, and make sure he just relaxes and washes the...
Provide that.
Okay, let's make it happen.
All right,
make
like
my job
that.
easy.
Appreciate the report. We'll see if Şengün can fire up his team enough to find some offense here to start this third quarter. Durant over the double, automatic.
And I like that play right there. Wemby's in to get Durant in some screen and roll, get him going on the offensive end for the Rockets.
Champagnie. This time he'll go inside, back out. It's Wembanyama. Long rebound of Durant. Wait for reinforcements. So Durant now up to 14 points and 4 assists. Smith will tee it up. Wembanyama, who hit the deck, comes with Fox. Shows off the speed and the show and go. Champagnie, another one. And the weak side rebound fall. Thompson, full head of steam. Thompson, high off the window, no, and then Champagnie's called for the foul on the follow. It'll be Jabbar.
Thumb on that defensive play.
Grimacing still as Smith gets a point on the 32-point performance. He's up to 10 points after splitting the pair. And the rebound pinballs into Champagnie's hands. 5 starters now in double figures for San Antonio, including Castle, who's got 10 points and 8 assists. His 15th game this year with 8 or more assists. Snakes off the screen, and he comes up short. A contest from Şengün. That's going to be a jump ball.
That pretty much
acting skills as Detroiters as well.
I guess it wasn't on anyone's bingo card that we would mention him twice tonight.
No. Yeah, he deserves it. He's earned that right. Oh, the lob inside. Cornet. Reverse slam. He's been living above the rim. Şengün working against Cornet. No fire. 3-point woes to 29 for San Antonio. Castle looks spry. And Shepard got a hand in the cookie jar off of Castle out of bounds.
And good deflection there by Reed Shepard, but biggest guy on the floor wide open under the basket, and under the basket there from Şengün.
Just so skilled, understanding angles, how to shield the basketball. Champagnie off the heel, long rebound to Castle. Castle rejects. Behind the back for Cornet. Looking for an outlet with 6 on the clock. Finds the open man, it's Castle. Rebound fought for. And Johnson for San Antonio. But it just feels like right now those 50-50 balls you mentioned kind of epitomizes the night. The Spurs have found their way to a lot of loose balls.
Outworking and out hustling these Rockets, and then on the defense out of the paint, forcing Houston to shoot from the three-point line, and Houston struggling with their accuracy from downtown.
This is where Şengün thrives in the short roll area. Hands it for Durant. In traffic, and it doesn't matter. Kevin Durant, bullseye.
That was a tough shot. Brian Durant. How many times have we seen him in that mid-range?
Harper. It dies for Şengün, a chance to get this. San Antonio had built it back to a 16-point cushion. Şengün spins, fakes. Got to get out of the paint, and he does. 10 to shoot. It's Smith on Cornet. Cornet stayed with him. Another rejection for San Antonio. Castle on the drive. The patience, the kick. Bryant. And up high, Smith goes for the...
Houston has not played well, been out of sorts, but like you said, an opportunity to cut this lead.
And Şengün gets aggressive, earns a trip to the charity stripe.
Play the same style of basketball, particularly on the defensive end, with Wemby out of the game with Cornet.
Well, this week is at 9:30. Then Prime Video on Thursday. Golden State in Dallas at 7:30. Lakers at Clippers at 10. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com. Şengün 2 assists away from his 10th career triple-double. Cornet on the pop. Castle circles around, bounce it. Harper, Johnson, pump, 4 to shoot. Castle has to load it up, and he drills the 3.
And actually a really good defensive possession there. Multiple. Castle, not a great three-point shooter, bails out the Spurs.
Shepard off the mark. That one knocked out of bounds by Carter.